Hey parents! Today I'm diving into a topic that's causing a lot of buzz in the education world, Project 2025. This plan, proposed by the Heritage Foundation, is aiming to dismantle public education and shift towards private schooling funded by public money. But what does this really mean for our kids? First off, Project 2025 suggests closing the U.S. Department of Education and reallocating those funds. This could result in more vouchers for private schools, but fewer resources for public schools, especially in Black and Latine communities. Already we're seeing public schools being shut down due to budget shortfalls, often based on flawed metrics like utilization rates. These closures don't just affect the students' education, they tear apart community bonds that have been built over years. Now let's think about the implications here for a second. If public schools are underfunded and eventually closed, where does that leave the students who can't afford private education? Investing in public schools is crucial to ensure that every child, regardless of their background, gets a quality education. Project 2025, by defunding public schools, threatens to widen the gap between the haves and the have-nots. But it's not just about schools closing. Project 2025 also proposes eliminating the Public Service Loan Forgiveness Program and rolling back protections for LGBTQ+ and special education students. Imagine the stress of Angel Torrientes, who relies on loan forgiveness to manage his student debt. Or Mia Charles, a mother of an autistic child who worries about weakening protections under the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act. And let's not forget Via Lipman, an LGBTQ+ student who felt isolated and unsupported in high school. Removing protections for LGBTQ+ students could mean more kids feeling alone and unsafe at school. The looming changes of Project 2025 could drastically impact millions of families, particularly those from marginalized communities. And then there's the issue of funding cuts. Project 2025 aims to phase out Title I, a $16 billion program that supports schools in low-income communities, and convert IDEA, a $13 billion program for students with disabilities, into block grants or private school vouchers. This means less money for the schools that need it most, widening the gap between wealthy and poor districts. Former President Trump might be distancing himself from this project, but many of his former administration officials are deeply involved. Critics argue these changes would increase disparities between states and weaken accountability in education. The potential for chaos and dysfunction in the education system is real. So what can you do as parents? Stay informed, get involved in your local school boards, advocate for equitable funding and policies that support all students. The future of our kids' education is on the line. Remember, every voice counts. Let's ensure our children get the education they deserve. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more updates on this crucial issue.